Hi everyone, my name is Tanya Deanne. I have been a stylist with Park Lane Jewelry for the past 9 years. And what I want to say to you is if you are thinking of having a side hustle or bringing in a little bit of extra income, I really want you to consider this business as an option for you. Now, I was not looking for a side hustle 9 years ago. I actually just loved accessory jewelry. Loved it. Used to wear it, to dress up an outfit. Just really enjoyed getting dressed up and putting that bit of frosting on the top, or sparkle on the top, as we call it. And I was buying a lot of jewelry. I would wear it a few times. It would discolor. I would throw it into the bin. And I thought, surely there's got to be a better product than this that does not cost me a fortune, because I just didn't have the budget to buy real jewelry. So I stumbled across Park Lane on a Facebook ad and thought it had on it that it had an unconditional lifetime guarantee. And I thought, you must be kidding me. This can't be real. So I looked into the prices of the kit, and the largest kit was about $700. You could get one for about $260. And there's also an option of just signing up for $43 and then you can earn your kit. But I didn't even consider that because I just literally wanted to get my hands on some jewelry that I didn't have to throw into the bin after a couple of wears. So I ordered the big kit and thought to myself, if I never sell any jewelry, doesn't matter. Let's give this a go because it will be a cost-effective option for me moving forward. So I got that jewelry and I just let it sit there for 3 weeks and decided, maybe I unpacked it, of course, as I got it, but then I just had it sitting there and thought, maybe I'll put it out and see if anyone else would like it. And I had, I guess, my first in-home party, if you want to call it that. And I sold about $2,500 worth of jewelry, which was just phenomenal. I couldn't believe it, but it was such a great deal and my customers were all happy. And the fact that it had unconditional lifetime guarantee made me happy because I knew if anyone was, not 100% with the jewelry or there was a problem, they could return it. It also was made of a product which didn't cause a lot of the discoloration. So it didn't have any nickel or cadmium or all those nasties in it, which sometimes people have reactions to. It didn't have that in it as well, which was also a big plus for me. Anyway, I loved the jewelry. Showed it to a lot of people. I sold a lot of jewelry in the first 6 weeks. In fact, I sold enough jewelry in the first 6 weeks to send me on my first overseas trip with Park Lane to Aruba in the Caribbean. And that trip was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it and thought to myself, boy, if I can earn trips like this just for showing a product that I love and I truly believe in, this is something that I'm going to really enjoy. And the fact that I'm getting paid on top of that is just really a bonus. So I guess my journey with Park Lane, I've earned like 16 trip tickets. I've been to lots of countries in the world. I've taken my family to places overseas, which I could never have afforded. It's given me a disposable income, which has allowed me to continue doing what I love, which is dressing up and going out and buying new clothes and shoes and things like that, which in this economic climate is probably something that people can't afford to do at the moment. But the thing is, people are always having birthdays. They're always wanting a gift. So I really have been able to, my business has changed so many times in the 9 years. I went from part-time Park Lane to full-time Park Lane, earning every trip, speaking at every conference. Then my circumstances changed and I divorced and I was forced to move for work for my other job down to Melbourne. So I'm actually have moved away from my family and friends. I'm here raising 3 children solo. But Park Lane sort of became my second income when my husband decided he wouldn't pay child support and he would find every single loophole to get out of that. So it became my second income, became like a family income. So I really do cherish the fact that it was a great decision for me 9 years ago. I've been able to be flexible with it, which has been fantastic. There's no minimums for me. Like if I don't want to put an order in, or I don't want to sell jewelry that week, or I don't want to show jewelry or place an order, I don't have to. There's no pressure on me. I feel quite comfortable in the way that I run my business. On the flip side of that, if I want to really work my business, I know that I could earn more income if I needed to. So if a bill came in and I was really stressed about it, I know that I could show some jewelry, get some sales, and be paid from Park Lane. And we're paid weekly, so it's not like you're waiting till the end of the month for all of your payments. So anything you sell personally, you're actually paid that same week. So orders placed by Tuesday, paid on a Wednesday. So I've just found it to be just a really fun environment. When I say fun, I've met a lot of people, made a lot of friends. This kind of stuff, like what's behind me and what I like, look at these. This kind of stuff doesn't make people unhappy. Oh my goodness, this makes me happy every time I look in the mirror. I absolutely love products that they bring out all the time. And they're always bringing out new ones. So these are no longer available, I don't think. But, you know, there's always another pair of amazing earrings that come out. So there's always something new. That's what I love about it. It's never the same. There's always new jewelry. So customers that I've had, some of those customers have been with me for 9 years, and they've been buying the jewelry for 9 years, gifting it to their friends, gifting it to their their daughter's friends if they're having birthday parties. So there's always something in it for you, whether or not you want it as, you know, a way to make new friends. If you want just the sparkle, people join for so many different reasons. They say, what's your why? And I guess my why when I started was I just wanted a piece of jewelry, accessory jewelry that I didn't have to throw in the bin. And, you know, obviously that fulfilled that why when I started, but it changed over time, and I ended up having lots of overseas holidays, and, you know, I've earned a lot of money. My team has sold over, you know, $3.7 million worth of jewelry. I personally have sold over $350,000 worth of jewelry, which when I kicked this off, there was no way that I thought that would happen. So if you are considering something, especially as a female, I just feel like we need something to brighten us, and it's nice to get these type of things in the mail, which we do. We earn jewelry just for doing our job. People often say, oh, do you just earn jewelry? No, we earn money. Myself, now at the rank that I'm at, I get 50% commission on my sales. So if I sell a pair of, you know, a necklace for $100, $50 of that gets paid to me the following, you know, in that week. So it's like an instant gratification for the work that you put in. So you do get paid money. You can earn incentive trips, of course. You know, there's so many options and things that you can do with Park Lane. So if you are considering a side hustle, you know, join up for $43. We have lots of systems and training now in place, which was not here when I started 9 years ago. Had I known that, I would have just started for 43, earned my kit, and away I would have went. But I paid for the larger kit, which, you know, in hindsight, I'm a huge jewelry lover, so I probably aren't regretting that decision, to be honest. So yeah, I would say if you're considering something, this would probably be one of the best companies I've ever worked for. And I say one of the best because I also work a day job, which I love. So I've been able to marry the two together and still be able to raise 3 children solo, go to the races, go to the footy, do all the events and things that I love to do. So during that time period of the 9 years, I've also managed to lose 50 kilos. So lots of good things come from Park Lane, and just making you feel better. I mean, nobody needs any training to be able to do this job. If you know earrings go on your ears and rings go on your fingers and bracelets go on your wrist, necklaces around your neck, that's pretty much all the training you need. Doesn't hurt anybody. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. You don't need to be a doctor. There's no studying as such. There's lots of training, but that's just to make you better, make you more confident. And in this day and age, people just really want to have an upmarket look for a lot less money. And Park Lane do so many designer inspired pieces, and I think that's why they're so successful. So if you're thinking of something to do as a side hustle or just for yourself, please consider Park Lane, because truly it has changed my life, and it can change yours too. Have a great day.